Well, it was a great comeback, but I can't use it on the air.
Oh no.
Do you ever use the bathroom while flying into your slide?
I was told to ask you if you were comfortable with that.
Well, you know never to look up what small planes fly over, right?
No.
They have what they call a torpedo tube.
Oh, do they?
And it actually drops right at the bottom of the plane.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
like, oh my
I have no
gosh.
idea.
So this is just a test run, but I'm gonna get this, I don't know.
Where would you
we
like
don't have
to-
to permanently hook this on?
Actually, if you want to go ahead now, you're welcome to. If you want to.
Well, if you need to get up and
Yeah,
use the
because it's
bathroom.
gonna be like an hour and 15 until we
Oh,
go
okay.
live, so I'm just doing this to make sure that the levels are good on the final stream. Should be good, we've tested this a billion times, but I'm extremely paranoid. Oh,
I think we put it up underneath here last time. That's what we did. That's where we put it at the trail of lights too.
I'm going to send this to you, Aaron.
Okay.
That mic should be good. Yeah, because my voice is now I just need to find out exactly what the levels are on it.
I think the catch was last year we had problems with the beard rubbing on the microphone.
Oh.
This one I don't think is that sensitive
Okay.
this time. This is a totally new setup here.
Nice.
So let's see here. So this is going to.
Mic test 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Hi kids, how are you today? Hope you're having a great time.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay.
It's about a 10 to 15 second.
I can talk faster. No, I'm just kidding.
That's great. That's all good. Yeah.
Will that work?
I can maybe, if you want to get kind of louder, I can crank it down a little bit. But I think, yeah, if you just talk normally right now.
And I'll probably pick up as I get excited about things and things of this nature. Hi kids, how are you today? Hope you're having a great time.
Okay, we're good. We're not hitting yellow.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it down a little bit.
Okay.
Cool. All good.
There you go.
Let me come take a peek and see how the set looks. Okay. Okay, good. That's friendly looking. The light's good.
So we're not going to start doing the real stream. The thing is, stinks about this is that I cannot have my computer charging and do the microphone at the same time.
How's your battery?
It's good. It says, let's see here, but like I'm not going to wait. It's got 2.5 hours. It claims. But I'm not gonna do the big switcheroni until I hear myself in that go.
Yeah.
I hate listening to myself. Oh, it drives me crazy.
Drive me crazy. Okay. So good. I think it's good.
It's a short trip for me.
I'll keep this on play just in case. Turn it a little bit.
Now, do we need
I'm
to
impressed you have my birthday down right. Oh,
Yes.
what year? Do you remember?
No.
20-something? 5, 23 or something?
Something like that. I mean,
Because didn't you say last year he was 1,000 and some?
yeah, it's like 1,200 years old or something like that. I think is what it was.
I'm very good with just the date, but yes, put it on there so you would have it.
Hey Siri, when's St. Nicholas's birthday? What year?
Now,
270 AD.
do you want me to write that on there?
Please, if you don't mind.
No, I'll add it to there.
Goodness for Siri.
Do you want to do any toggling back and forth?
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah. So I'm going to do stand by.
Okay, next up, June 3rd. Your wife asked you to get a water bottle. You did. She asked if it was clean. You said it was, but it wasn't. minus 5 points.
All right, I've got it added to the list.
June 24th, flight attendant on an airline asked you to put your bag up under the seat, but the second she wasn't looking, you took it out for footroom. Minus 5 points.
Okay, I've got that one added to the list too. What's next?
June 27th, you tried to throw a balled up piece of paper.
Unmute him once we make the transition back. That's good.
Should I write it somewhere?
No, I'll remember.
Okay.
After that. Slide.
And we won't have him muted during the slides, of
Oh,
course.
no, I'll
Okay.
put that up.
And you'll be clicking the page turns with his reading because
I'll
of the
be
delay.
reading it on this and then hitting next when he gets done there. Let me switch to the close. Thank you so much for being with us here today, Santa. I know it meant so much to me and to everyone else who joined in. We wish you safe travels back to the North Pole and a big Texas hello to all the elves and to Mrs. Claus. Kids, let's wave goodbye to Santa.
Hitting scene again, right? Okay. Sorry, I've got to make sure I know it. So you dropped that into some ear.
Thank you so much for being with us here today, Santa. I know it meant so much to me and to everyone else who joined in.
Words.
We wish you safe travels back to the North Pole and a big Texas hello to all the elves and to Mrs. Claus. Kids, let's wave goodbye to Santa.
Okay.
Cool. I think we're all in a good place. Do you want to do maybe some dry runs, talking, get warmed up?
I could do that.
Do you want me to go? Do you want to? I'll go to my laptop out there. So
Why
turn off
don't
your
you-
phone.
okay.
I'll go turn on my laptop at my desk.
Yeah,
Do you want to send me like a private? It
I
won't
did
be
already.
Won't be on. Okay, I'll be on yours.
it'll be on my private one. It is
Okay.
public. I don't know how to turn off public at the moment, but I don't think
But
anybody's.
nobody will be on your private.
Everybody's gonna be on my
YouTube.
private YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to my office. I'll Slack you when I'm ready.
Okay,
and
cool. All right.
You want to try something?
She's gonna Slack me when she's ready, and
Okay.
then we will kick it off.
Do you prefer milk or eggnog? Only the good stuff. Okay.
Another eggnog.
That's right. Mrs. Claus makes the best.
Yeah, homemade like eggnog once, and that stuff you can't really drink it.
No, it's very stout.
It's like whipped.
It's like you almost need to count your calories as they're coming in. It's like 4,000, 10,000. What safety equipment do you use in the workshop? Oh, that's a good one. Being a safety person, that's even better. Hard hats.
The railways.
Elf chunking is not allowed inside the workshop. I can't say that one either. Never mind, scratch that one. Oh, cool. Can you see the northern lights from your house? Yes, I can. They're overhead.
Okay, she has it up, so whenever you're ready, you want to do your introduction
Okay.
and your Santa's greeting and updates.
Let me do the introduction here. Just going to wean on the update, basically. So it's morning, boys and girls. I hope you're having a great time today. Santa's been very busy already this year. It's just about time. We only have 19 days left till Christmas, and we're on track for a great time this year. I hope you're having a great time yourself. We've got lots of good boys and girls this year, so it's going to be a very busy season for Santa. The weather this morning, a blistering 4 degrees almost, but it's up from 15 like it was this morning, so I like that. But they are predicting a little bit of snow and ice for later on this afternoon. So I got to wear my galoshes for later on. Don't want to step in a puddle out there. Makes a mess for Santa. I hope you guys are having a great time, and we've got some great books online at the libraries for you guys, but I brought a special book that I want to try for you folks and see what you think about it by ourselves. So down here, let's see if I can get down here to it. I'll have it up here in my lap later. So that was about 2 minutes right there. Is that about right?
Yeah, it's about 1 to 2 minutes there. Just, like, hello, boys and girls, Merry Christmas, the weather report from the North Pole, news from, like, Mrs. Claus, or any updates from the elves and reindeer, and then popular items on wish list this year. What's a big hit? And then we transition to the story. Whatever you want to do.
I think what I'm gonna do is-
whatever you feel comfortable doing
Okay.
is fine. And then you read the story.
By the time she gets to Noah's house, the snow is almost up to her knees. Noah, come out. It's snowing. Mistletoe calls. Noel watches Mistletoe. It sure looks like it's cold out there, Noel says to himself. Too cold for this elephant? Well, it's the same book as we had last year.
I think this one should be new.
Is it new? Okay.
Yeah, I
Or
forget.
maybe I read it someplace else, I'm not for
So
sure.
for the reading, you might need to make it a little bit
A little bit louder?
so it should-
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm looking down too.
Yeah.
I may have to.
You might want to move
Oh, you're not
over there.
you're not actually taping me while I'm doing this, so it doesn't really matter. So I can actually hold it in front of me. Oh, cool. I can see it better this way. Mistletoe, it's cold out there. Why don't you come and sit by the fire and have some tea? Just a drop for me and a cookie crumb. Please, says Mistletoe. And after the tea, we can go for a walk in the snow. I'm going to read through this and make sure I've got it all down for us before we do this.
That's a great idea.
I can't tell if that's one page or two right there. Oops. We got a little sticky here. Nope, that's right. It's just one. Later, Mistletoe helps Noel decorate his tree. After we top off with a star, we can go out and catch the snowflakes on our tongues, says Mistletoe. Noel and Mistletoe sit by the warm and toasty fire. Isn't this nice, Mistletoe? Asked Noel. Oh, yes, indeed, it's Mistletoe agrees, but wouldn't it also be nice to take a stroll in the snow?
If you want to keep reading, I'm going to go check
Okay.
on her too. I'll be right back.
I don't know, Noel. Walks into the window. He watches the snowfall. Brr, he says. It looks even colder out there now. Mistletoe, I think I'll stay in home and watch from here, where it's cozy. So Mistletoe puts on her hat, coat, scarf, and mittens and sets out for her walk home. She soon finds herself in a field of snow. As evening approaches, the world turns blue. She stops. She is as quiet and as still as she's ever been. Noel, should I be here with me to listen to the falling snow? She thinks suddenly she has an idea. Mistletoe cannot get home fast enough. When she gets inside, she tosses off her snow-covered clothes, climbs into her attic, and finds just what she needs. She gathers her yarn, settles in for her knitting needles, and gets to work. You can never have too much yarn, she says to herself. Mistletoe knits whatever she can. She knits when the sun comes up and when the sun is down. She knits while she's reading. She knits while she makes cookies for Santa. She even knits in the bath, which isn't easy. Days pass, Christmas nears. Mistletoe knits and knits using every bit of yarn she can find around her house. Mistletoe realizes two things. One, sometimes you don't have enough yarn. And two, elephants are big. She stops at her favorite shop and brings home as much yarn as she can. Finally, on Christmas Eve, Mistletoe puts down her knitting needles. Her fingers are tired. Her work is done. She watches the snow fall outside her window and thinks of Noel. After Christmas, she smiles. Then Mistletoe nestles into her soft knitting and falls into a deep sleep. The next morning, Mistletoe opens her eyes as the sun fills her living room. Christmas is here. The cookies are gone. And beautifully wrapped gifts have been left under the tree. Thank you, Santa, she calls up to the chimney. Merry Christmas. Opening her presents will have to wait. though, because Mistletoe has other plans. First, she puts on her Christmas dress. Then she carefully folds the gift she has made for her Noel and adds the red ribbon, and squeezes the gift through the front door. Mistletoe pulls up the heavy gift behind her. "Merry Christmas, Noel. I have something for you," she calls when she reaches her friend's house. "Merry Christmas, Mistletoe," Noel says. Come in, come in. I have something special for you." Noel hands Mistletoe the most beautiful wrapped package she has ever seen. Mistletoe carefully opens it and discovers a painting of her in the snow. "It's perfect, Noel. You do love snow, Mistletoe. Indeed I do." When it's Noel's turn to open the gift, Mistletoe asks, "Do you know what it is, Noel?" "I don't know what it is, but I love it." "Oh, Mistletoe, it's so colorful and soft," Noel exclaims. "It will keep you toasty and warm," Mistletoe tells Noel, "outside in the snow." "You like to be toasty and warm, Noel?" said Mistletoe. "Indeed I do," agreed Noel. And he was. I hope you guys enjoyed the book there. That's one of my favorite books this year, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. And in the meantime, I've got some great questions for you folks. I tell you what, I've got some of the best boys and girls out there that I can't wait to read some of the answers to. I've heard you had quite a few questions this year. So from what's Rudolph's favorite snack from Miss Gillum's class in Navarro Elementary? Well, you know, Rudolph loves his little baby carrots. They're absolutely delicious.
Can we do a few minutes of, just a couple minutes of test of Santa reading book pages and you clicking through? I want to watch it and see how
Okay.
it syncs up.
Yeah.
Cool.
We can do it from the very
And don't worry, we're doing great on time, so you have lots
Okay.
of time
We got
to
plenty of time.
reread and get comfy.
Yeah, I had to do like an intro video. It took me like 3 hours. Because I was just like, how did that? No.
I'm always nervous when I read the kids' books because you want to make sure you get the words right because they're following along.
Yeah.
It's like, dadgum, they're good at this
That
stuff.
one kid who like, you didn't say that right. And you're like,
Exactly,
I bet you can
exactly.
read, man.
And my book may be a little different from yours out there. It's like, back step.
Okay, mistletoe.
Mistletoe greets the chilly morning. Snow is falling. What a beautiful day, finally. It's feeling like Christmas, she thinks. By the time she gets to Noel's house, the snow is almost up to her knees. "Noel, come out. It's snowing," Mistletoe calls. Noel watches Mistletoe. "It sure looks cold out there," Noel says to himself. "Too cold for an elephant." This elephant. "Mistletoe, it's cold out there." "Well, why don't you come in, sit by the fire, and have some tea?" "Just a drop for me and a cookie crumb, please," says Mistletoe. "And after tea, we can go for a walk in the snow." Later, Mistletoe helps Noel decorate his tree. After we,
I think we might have skipped one at the top. Like Norval,
Oh.
mistletoe sit by the warm and toasty fire.
so that one goes first.
I think so. Norval, go, yeah.
Yes, and that one.
That one goes first, and then go back down.
Norval and mistletoe sit by the warm and toasty fire. Yep.
Well, that's just wrong. No, I'm just kidding.
You want me?
No, I'm just
My
fine.
book?
No, I'm just wrong. No.
Oh, okay. You are very good at turning pages.
Okay, good.
That's all.
Cool.
So that was fun.
The tricky thing is some of them are scan to this page, scan to this page. So I'm having to, so I'll listen and transition based on that. Okay?
Can you hear me turning pages? Like,
You? I don't think
could you hear that?
I don't hear it well. You're welcome to be loud or quiet
Okay.
about it.
No, that's
It's
fine.
quiet.
Yeah.
Quiet is fine.
That
Loud
should
is
not
also
occupy your
good.
They're
Should be good.
actually turning easier since we've done it a couple times here.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, no, I bet the both of them needs to get some work done to it.
I think leaning back a little bit actually helps the book rest a little
Oh,
bit
yeah,
more right there.
yeah.
So it's perfect.
Hey, bellies are good for that.
Hey.
So hey, gotta have
Whoa.
uses.
Sadly, I'm finding out very easy. It's like, oh my.
So let me see. So we did transition. We did from turning pages. So let's do one from finishing up the book to transition into
Questions?
And I'm going to give you the iPad for this.
Are you doing iPad or
We're doing
pages?
iPad.
Okay,
and
she's
the
doing.
pages are just for the
Okay.
for you to preview ahead of time.
Okay.
But,
So I'm gonna leave that in the back of the book there.
and I think I'm gonna set the iPad, I want this to be in a convenient spot, so you.
Oh, I
you'll
forgot to
put
ask
the-
what the name of the title was. Or, oh, you got it taped off there, so I can't see what it is. That's okay.
And I will have the iPad sitting right there, so it'll be all oriented the way it needs to be. So you should just be able to pick it up and go
And
right
right to me,
from
right
there.
there.
Okay, so give me 2 seconds to get plugged in out here. And
Okay.
this-
So, do you want to pick up the book and move?
Yeah, I'll do the transition here.
Awkward bit, yeah. You can do like the last page. You like to be toasty and warm, well.
Okay. Just, I'm gonna go from the last page here to, and there's nothing on that page there. Actually, there is. Yeah, we're not gonna leave that in, so there, for sure. You do like to be toasty and warm, Noel, said Mistletoe. Indeed I do, agreed Noel, and he was. Oh, I hope you boys and girls enjoyed that very much. I have always enjoyed reading about the, whatever I'm reading about. Yeah. So, and I've heard you boys and girls have some great questions for me this year, so I want to bring up my tablet over here and actually see what we've got here for you. I heard, oh, we got some good ones in here this year too. What's Rudolph's favorite snacks? Mrs. Gillum's class over in Navarro. I know that Rudolph loves his little baby carrots. They're very scrumptious. It's something that he's always enjoyed since he was a little baby. And so he's very happy about getting the carrots, especially when you leave them on his platters like the cookies for Santa. Do you always wear glasses? That work okay?
That's good.
All good?
Yep. Look nice and smooth.
So we got like 20, 30 minutes until we need to really kind of go live? Yeah.
No, we have.
No, until we like start to launch the police standbys.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes, I was gonna say, we've got like 51
Yeah.
minutes until we go
Okay.
live.
51 minutes.
Well, I'm gonna read through the book a couple more times.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
read
go
through
from
the
there.
book, read through the questions, I'll plug this back in, I'm just gonna keep this
You bet,
charging
you bet.
until the end of time.
Perfect.
And if we need to stop for like a bathroom break or something like that.
And now, while the chat is actually happening, if something happens, like the iPad dies in the middle or goes onto the wrong screen,
I can always go to paper.
just say, ho, 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 and you want my elves to help me, I'll whisk in, I'll grab it, and,
Swap out that.
yep.
If the iPad goes dead, do you want to go to paper or do you want to go to,
If it dies,
or just